And shifting gears right now, if your car's been damaged because you hit a pothole, who pays the bill for that? Channel 3's Caitlin Francis has answers straight from someone we know very well in tonight's Pothole Patrol.
Chances are, if you drive, you've hit a pothole. But if you damage your car because of one of those potholes, who's responsible for picking up the bill? Eric Parker, WFSB's legal expert, walks us through the complicated answer.
There's a two-part problem. There's a practical problem and there's a legal problem. The practical problem is you're going to have to prove that that pothole caused the damage to your car. And that's really hard to do.
Really hard to do because he says you need substantial evidence proving proximate cause.
That pothole is what caused the damage. It can't be that you were driving too fast. It can't be that you think it was that pothole, but you're not sure. It might have been a different one. It can't be that your tire was already leaking and going flat and then this caused it to pop. The pothole has to be the proximate cause of the damage.
You need to have witness statements, a report from your mechanic, photos, in some cases, even surveillance video, anything and everything that can help show that pothole is the sole cause of damage to your car.
But then the legal standard is there's these things called defective road statutes, and they're different for the town or city or the state, depending on who controls the road, and they have a really, really strict test for whether you can recover, and it's really hard to meet. You have to not only prove that that was the pothole that damaged your car, you have to prove that the town or the city or the state knew about it for a reasonable time and didn't fix it.
And that can be very vague. In this case we covered 2 years ago, Robert Krawitzki filed a lawsuit against the town of Avon, citing damage to the front and rear tires of his BMW after the car hit a pothole on Knott Hill Road. He provided a specific time and date of the incident, but didn't have a witness statement, as his daughter was the one driving his car at the time, and she didn't appear in court. Krawitzki lost his case because the court felt he failed to support his claim. Parker says this is a pretty common outcome, and there's an alternative.
He says look to see who controls the road, town, city, or state, and then look to see if they have a claims procedure like this one through the city of Middletown for property damage.
It may not be everything you would hope for, it may not pay for all the damage, but unless it's a huge bill, it's probably not worth retaining a lawyer, going through those statutes and trying to sue.
Parker's legal advice remains. It is a personal judgment, and one you have to accept up front will be tough to win out of the gate.
The reality of it is, if your car's damaged by a pothole, who ends up paying? Probably you.
In Rocky Hill, I'm Caitlin Francis, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Caitlin, thank you. And before you email, we miss them too, that's for sure. But we do want to share your pictures and the locations of problematic potholes all around Connecticut. Send them our way anytime using the Channel 3 app.
So good.